Ladies and gentlemen, guess who's back? Back again. It's Evil Nemesis from Irrational Gamer YouTube channel. And just like always, I bring you another cricket game review. This time we are going to review, you can see that, Ashes Cricket 2017, which is BigAnt Studios' first cricket game as a developer, because the previous two cricket games by BigAnt Studio, Don Bradman Cricket 14 and 17, were actually developed by True Blue Games, and very few people know that fact. And this game and the games onward, Cricket 19 and Cricket 22, is developed by BigAnt Studios themselves. So let's begin this. Just like always, we are on the main menu. You can start the Ashes series by going here, and you can play a casual match which we are going to play in few minutes. And then we have the online option indeed. Furthermore, you can start your career, start a tour or competition. So in the competition, you can create a new competition, load competition, or create a custom men's or women's competition. The good news is there are women cricket team also there in this game. Anyway, let's go back, and we have the training for batting tutorials, bowling tutorials, fielding tutorials, ground training, net training, a small batting game, bowling game, and you can choose the training ground and training player here. So I will highly recommend you go here and try these tutorials first, and then do some net practice, and then do a batting game before jumping into the main game. We have Cricket Academy, from where you can download players from the community, even though this is now an outdated game. But to be honest, many of the cricket gaming fans still say that the Ashes Cricket 2017 is a best cricket game made ever. Well, we yet have to see that, because so far I only liked EA Cricket 2004 and International Cricket 2010 and Don Bradman Cricket 17. I forgot to mention in the last video of Don Bradman Cricket 17 review that that game, when released, had a lot of bugs, just like Don Bradman Cricket 14. But the good thing about BigAnt Studios is that they always release patches for their games from time to time, and those fix many of the issues. So right now, Don Bradman Cricket 17 updated to the latest patch is an awesome game. So you have the bat manager option here, stadium creator, logo creator, umpires, field editor, match type creator, reset academy data. And if you go to the community, you can actually download the stadiums, logos, bats, and players with the real names, etc. I have made a video on how to download and replace the original player names, so make sure you check that one too. And from here you can check on the Cricket Academy players and teams. Anyway, let's go back, and this time I will go to the settings. We have general settings, which covers all the graphic settings as well. So character detail is set to medium, shadows at low quality, and you can also see other settings as well. This game, just like Don Bradman Cricket 17, also suffers from jerky performance and laggy animations, and you can fix that by going to the NVIDIA control panel and doing a fix there, just like Don Bradman Cricket 17. If you have a problem running this game, or if the game feels jerky or laggy, or you have some FPS issues even though you have a good computer, please let me know in the comment section and I will try to make a video on that fix. After that, we have gameplay settings. So main HUD, you can enable or disable the main HUD from here, or you can enable or disable the replays, the automatic replays. And to be honest, I will say that again, the automatic replays in all of the BigAnt Cricket Studio games are just average, not so good, but the manual replays are just superb. So units of measurement is metric, score format. Ball trail is if you want to see a little trail wherever the ball goes. So if you are playing it on a small monitor like 17 to 24 inch, so I would recommend turning this on. And we have assisted fielding, so you can choose between semi-assisted, fully assisted, manual, etc. Objective notification enabled, so I'm not sure what that really is, but running HUD is also enabled. Field radar is something new in this game. Yeah, on the request from the fans, BigAnt Studio finally added a field radar, or should I say minimap, into this game. So you can now see the fielders in real time. Before that, in the Don Bradman cricket games, you need to press the L2 or R2 key to see where are the fielders every time you want to play a shot or you want to bowl. So that's a good addition and I like that. So field radar is the main big feature here. Then we have field radar tool tips, that's also enabled. Skip to pro player notification, that's also enabled. Now the online setting says show remote players, that's disabled because I never play online. Then we have camera settings, and just like Don Bradman Cricket 17, I have set these to the same. Fielding to camera for fielding camera, batting camera is batting for, running camera is fielding to, filters are at default, versus bowling camera fixed close, and versus fielding camera fielding to. But the thing you need to notice here is that bowling camera, I have set it to bowling close. Whatever cameras you like, you can always change these and set these to anything you like. Then we have controller settings. Batting controls is standard, and now this is the second biggest feature which Ashes 2017 brings. By the way, this is the third game which has this title, Ashes. Before that, we had Ashes Cricket 2009 from Codemasters, which was developed by Transmission Games, and then we had the ill-fated Ashes Cricket 2013. I should not take that game's name now. You know why? Because that was a terrible game, and the developers or the publishers, 505 Games, had to put that game down for good. It was cancelled before even it hit the markets very well. I mean, after a couple of days, it was taken down. Anyway, this video is not about Ashes Cricket 13 but Ashes Cricket 2017. So this is the biggest feature I was talking about. Batting controls is standard or classic. So if I choose classic here, the controls will be changed just like it was within the previous two games, Don Bradman cricket games, 14 and 17. You need to control your footwork with the left analog stick, and you need to play your shots with the right analog stick. And to be honest, I know that makes the game a little more challenging because you always have to do the real foot placements to play a shot in with good timing. But to be honest, this is not real life cricket, this is a game. So good thing BigAnt Studio finally introduced standard control scheme. So now you can play your shots with the face buttons, which are these on the controller. We call them the face buttons. You can play your shots with the face buttons, and you can select your shot direction with the left analog stick. So if you feel like you are too good in a cricket game, you can always switch back to the classic, but we are going to play this in the standard controls. So two main features I have already told you, yet I have to tell you one more biggest feature of this game. Just stay tuned. Then we have pace bowling controls. Same thing here. You can switch those control to classic as well if you want. Same goes for the spin bowling controls. Vibrations are enabled, invert bowling controls are disabled. Then you can set the leave button on how to leave the ball if you don't want to play it. You can do that by pressing the left analog stick, or by pressing the A button, or by pressing the right stick or R3. So this is L3, this is R3, and this is A. So on the PlayStation 3 controller, this is actually the X. By the way, I will just set it back to L3. Versus invert bowling disabled, versus invert batting disabled, enabled. Okay, that's fine. And you only need to change these settings if you want to play in the broadcast camera view, else these are fine. Let's go back, and everything you change will automatically be saved, just like the previous cricket games by BigAnt Studios. Anything you change, or whenever you are playing the game, it constantly saves the game automatically, and that's a feature which was not present in any other previous cricket games by EA or Codemasters. So this was the general settings menu. Now we have the audio settings, where you can turn on the music, menu sounds, commentary sounds, and on-field sounds, player vocals, crowd sounds, announcer. The announcer I set it to full and I don't like it, so I will turn it down somewhat here. Loudspeaker music, I will also turn it down somewhat here. And then we have environmental sounds. You can enable, disable the music. So for the copyright issue for this video, I have disabled all the musics. Here you can view the controls for the game. You can also switch to the standard or classic controls with the D-pad. There's the D-pad on your controller. So if you want to play in the classic controls mode, you can check those classic controls as well, and you can check the bowling, batting, pace bowling, spin bowling, fielding, all the controls here. The controls video is also on the YouTube channel of Irrational Gamer, so make sure you check that out too. Then we have gameplay modifiers. Just like Don Bradman Cricket 17, we have gameplay modifiers. So now, right now you can either enable or disable them by choosing between yes and no. So if you have seen my Don Bradman Cricket 17 video, you may have noticed there was an option of a custom difficulty. This time they have removed that option. So anything you set here, the difficulties are medium, easy, easiest, hardest, hard, and medium. So same difficulties here for the bowling. Mind the heading, it says bowling, and if we set it to no, then all these sliders will be ineffective. So make sure you turn it on. It says ideal release window size. I will not mess with any sliders right now, but there are a couple of sliders you may need to change, and that's what I'm going to show you in this video. Then we have batting custom sliders and the difficulty. So batting is currently set at hardest. I will turn it down to medium. I yet have to find what I like in this game. Is it medium or the hard difficulty? Anyway, all the sliders are enabled here as well. So ball marker display time is what you may want to change. That changes how longer the ball marker start to display when the bowler starts running, and you can judge your shot, what he is going to bowl. Is he going to bowl a short delivery? Is he going to bowl a full length or good length or even a yorker? So you can judge the ball before he bowls. So this is default settings at 23. Short timing difficulty, we won't change that. Foot placement difficulty, ball quality influence, short choice difficulty. Now there are physics sliders as well, and they are always active as written on the title. So doesn't matter if you enable the top sliders or not, these sliders are always in effect. See, no need to change these one, any of those. Wherever you make a mistake, you can always set them to default by pressing the triangle key, or reset all to default by pressing the square face button on your PS controller. So we are only interested in this ball marker display time, and if you read the description at the bottom, it says increasing this slider will increase the time that the length indicator is shown around the ball. But I won't change this either. Why? I will tell you in few seconds when we start the game. The biggest feature of this game is yet have to come. Let me go to the general settings once again. So let me make sure I have not missed that. It's okay. These are the settings, and let's go back and let's go to the casual match. From here you can delete, load a match or start a new match, and this is where you need to change the difficulty settings as well. So if you want to start the AI versus AI match, you don't need to choose a side, just press the X key here, but I will take left side, press the X key, go back. I need to change the difficulties as well. To change the difficulty, I need to press the triangle key here. Yeah, and you can choose the same difficulties: hardest, hard, medium, easy, easiest. So I will choose batting difficulty as medium, bowling difficulty as medium, fielding difficulty, this is something new here as well. Now you can also choose the fielding difficulty. So everything is set on medium. Let's make sure. Yeah. Now you need to choose the two teams, obviously, and we have international and different leagues teams here, but to save the time, let's just directly go to the international team. I will choose Australia, and for the uniform I will choose T20. For the lineup I will choose T20. You can adjust the lineup here as well, make someone wicket keeper or set as captain, or swap players, or set opening bowlers as well. and set the second bowler. You can see the relative keys at the bottom. So to confirm the lineup, you need to press the back key. Yeah. When you are ready, hit the ready button. Now you need to choose the second team here. So it should be South Africa. For the uniform, choose whatever uniform you want, and for the lineup, choose whatever lineup you want. Hit ready. Now you need to choose a stadium and make sure you adjust these settings as well, because otherwise you are going to play a test match. We are not going to play a test match. Instead, you know the drill. Just like before, we are going to play a 5 hours match, or 10. Yeah, 5 hours are enough, because I don't want to take a lot of your time and mine. Here's the match start time. Match difficulty. This is the difficulty of AI. Remember Don Bradman Cricket 17? Yeah, this is the AI difficulty. So how good they bowl or how good they bat depends on this difficulty, not the batting, bowling or fielding difficulty. That's the player difficulty. This is the computer CPU or the AI difficulty. So I want to really test the AI here. I will just put it to hardest. So hardest here is actually legend. Just like DBC 14, Don Bradman Cricket 14 or 17, rookie is the easiest one, amateur is the second one, pro is the medium one, veteran is the hard one, and legend is the hardest one. So I will choose legend just to see how good the AI is in this game. Pitch type is random, and I always like to keep everything at random, like pitch type, hardness, condition, cracks, striping, and quick pitch wear. You can set it to on, but this is a 5 hours game. Okay, let's do that. Turn that on just to see how the pitch wears on. Temperature is also set to random. Rain is set to random, cloud is set to random, announcer is random. Then you can choose your favorite 2 umpires. I'm good with these settings. Just press the X key. Go to play now, and let's begin this. Ladies and gentlemen, make sure you subscribe to Rational.
Hello? Game time!
While the game is loading, you can see some really good tips here, and as you can see, the new control scheme, that is standard control scheme. Here the game tells you about the difficulties in this game. If you have played all the or some of the BigAnt Studio games, you know what these circles mean. So the game is loaded. Let's just press the X key on PS controller.
Hello everyone. This afternoon we were at Hong Kong Cricket Ground. I'm Michael Slater, and with me for this match is Mel Jones.
Good afternoon. If I were captain, I'd be batting first.
Thanks, Mel. I've been looking forward to this match. It should be a cracker.
Here's the weather conditions. Pitch is grassy.
Out to the middle now. It's time for the coin toss.
Australia won the toss. So I would like to bowl first, obviously, even though the commentator said if I was the captain I would bat first, but I have to test the AI, sorry.
Australia win the toss and they elect to field. The right arm pace bowler is coming into the attack from the chairman's end. About to come in to deliver the first ball.
So let's just shine the ball with the down key on the D-pad, and by holding down the L2, you look at the left and right side with the right analog stick. So as a bowler, you take a look at the fielding. I don't know if it is power played in effect, but let's check that. By pressing the up on the D-pad, you have these options where you can bring the inner fielders up or normal. Slips position you can change to up, back or normal. You can even push the wicketkeeper to up position, back position or normal position, and you can choose your next bowler or change the current bowler from here. And the batsman, you can set the field presets for the current batsman and for the other batsman as well. So it says very aggressive. I will change it to power play. Same thing I will do for Hashim Amla. And if you look at the top right corner of your screen, here's fielding radar, which is new in this game, and that's helpful.
A few moves made in the field.
Okay, man, come on, don't be afraid. Let's do the bowling. So this is where I have complained with the BigAnt Studio games. This mini game where it seems like you are about to catch a ball, that is very, I know, not so good. That was an in-swinger.
Solid shot, goes for 4.
And here's the automatic replay of Ashes Cricket 2017. Sometimes it is good, but I think the camera is always from top view and I don't like that. But if you go to the
Won't want too many more to go like that last one.
manual replay system, that is much better than the automatic replays. Furthermore, you can hold down the R2 on your controller to change between these type of deliveries: bouncer, off cutter, leg cutter, cross seam, standard, in swing, out swing and slower delivery. This time you can change the length of the ball with the face buttons. So X is for Yorker, Y is for full, and A is for good length and B is for short length. So let's try and do a bouncer with the circle button. You can control the position with the left analog stick. Remember, the AI difficulty is set to hardest.
Need to find a way to restrict the batsman here. He is hitting it really well.
Yeah, no doubt about that. And they are going to punish me, I know. That was an outswinger. There are few glitches with the cameras, but what can we do? See? This mini game should not appear when there is no catch. I don't know what's wrong. And it's even worse in the latest BigAnt Studio cricket games. Once again, before I even reach the mini circle,
South Africa move to none for 8.
the circle disappears automatically. They should just totally remove this feature or rethink about this.
The attack from the airport end.
Airport end. Can I change the fielders now? I don't know, man. Should I? No.
Moving the field back, trying to prevent boundaries.
Okay, I will go with the power play fielding. Yeah. And let's pause the game by pressing the start button. And let me go to the settings, gameplay modifiers. General settings. Here it says pitch marker. These settings were not there if I'm not blind. I mean, the aerial marker enable disable was not there in the main menu. To be honest, now you don't need the aerial marker. I mean, who would need the aerial marker when the biggest feature of this game is batsman aerial marker, or should I say pitch marker? Yeah, maybe that's pitch marker. And what is that? You will see when we are there to bat. Let's do a standard ball this time, a little bit towards the off stump. Oops.
Gets off the mark with a fall from the first ball. Good shot.
Well, the bowler's going to have to keep it much tidier here, or this could be a very expensive over.
Great fielding. That's a boundary saved.
Even though the field difficulty setting is set to medium, but I'm still having a lot of issues in the fielding. Oops, that was a bad ball.
It's in the air. 4 runs there. Super shot.
I like that.
Giving away runs on that last one. Need to tighten up here.
One boundary, one single.
I'll get some runs. 1 run there.
So the fielding marker is still has very tight window, as you can see. One boundary, one single.
Great timing. Races to the boundary.
You can look at the run rate.
That last one.
They are just punishing me. In swinger, bouncer. Fast ball. Ah,
And that gets to the boundary. 4 runs.
what happened here? Wow.
South Africa are now none for 26.
We need to choose next bowler here. 2 overs are done and
Fast bowler is coming into the attack.
let's try to change the field now. Prevent boundaries.
Moves to the
Nothing happening. Let's go to the preset fields. You can go to the preset fields by pressing the triangle key. Still 2 fielders are outside. I don't know, maybe that's some kind of restriction here. Anyway, let's just live with it. I know they are going to punish me anyway. What the?
4 there. Nice shot.
Okay, give me a target of 200 runs. I'm ready.
Can't be giving away too many runs.
You know, sometimes these cricket games make you mad. That was edged. And still 4.
And that's 4.
So that means in the hardest difficulty, anything the AI touches, that goes for a boundary. Cool. See? That was a hard shot. Should I try a Yorker? Oh God, let's see. Slow ball. Yeah, you should wait. You have already made enough score. Quentin de Kock is facing. And in swinger, good length.
Big shout for that one.
I mean, let's do this.
Australia only have 1 review, so they must be confident they can reverse this call.
Just to show you how the DRS or the BARS works in this game. Maybe the ball is too high, but I had to take the review. So you know how the review system works actually in this Ashes Cricket 2017.
Pitch is good.
Ah,
In line. The umpire had it right. The decision remains not out.
so we lose the review as well.
Not sure how the batsman survived that.
Tough call, but well worth asking the question.
The commentary is somewhat okay in this game.
Oh no.
What? Did I drop the catch? I mean, I was never asked to take the catch via the mini game. No, that was not the catch. You fool.
None for 34.
Okay, it's past 3 hours and we still cannot change the field, can we?
Fielder's out now, trying to prevent boundaries.
Do not do that to me. Don't know what the heck is going on, man. Okay, let's just live with that. We are playing a 5 hours match. What else can I expect here?
Could open up 2s and 3s though.
Let's do a top spin. Good length. Whoa.
Solid stroke there for 4.
And this is bound to happen when you are not bowling according to the plan. And this game will punish you
This batsman's looking really good.
when you are not bowling according to the plan. So if you have a fielder on the offside, make sure you bowl at that area, but the AI will somehow find something. That was edged. Let's do an arm ball. The commentator though says, No.
That's out. The wicketkeeper takes a good catch. Can be happy with that. A well-made 17 runs.
I mean, if I knew it from the beginning, I would open up with a spinner. God. I don't know if this was a scripted wicket or not, but whatever. The new batsman is AB. Come on, man, let's make a hat trick. Here is your hat trick, mate.
That's a great stroke. Well, he played that last one very well. How will the bowler go here?
Oh,
Well and truly beaten by the bowler.
A very good over there. Takes the wicket and keeps it tight.
let's do Adam Zampa.
Has been handed the ball for this final over.
Let's shine the ball. Do a Yorker length.
Swing and a miss. The batsman misjudging that one.
Let's do a googly.
Super stuff that. One bounce, 4 runs.
Punished.
Well, the bowler won't want too many more to go.
Leg spin, short length. Effort ball. Not a single catch, huh? Top spin, short length.
Doesn't play that one well.
slider.
Didn't middle it, but they'll get some runs.
That's wonderful. 6.
So this is the first 6 of their innings, I suppose. Not bad. And what a way of hitting a 6. God.
The batsman's looking in good form judging from that last shot. What can the bowler do?
Good and googly. Come on, man. This was the last ball of the innings. You should have whacked it.
They finished the innings, South Africa, setting a target of 54 runs.
Not a bad target, I mean. I still think the AI goes for a run rate average instead of setting a target, but
A big task ahead for the batsman. Let's see what he can do.
big task is here.
The right armour is coming on to
Rabada is here. So to hit a 6, you need to press the circle button this time. Here's the 6.
Nice stroke there.
Good shot. That's 6.
So I was talking about the batsman pitch marker, and you have already seen that. I mean, if we go to the settings, go to the general settings, and these settings which just appeared, pitch marker, let's just disable that, and maybe we won't see the pitch marker now. And that's the third biggest feature of this game.
Well,
Yeah, this time we did not see any pitch marker.
there's runs on offer here.
Solid shot. Goes for 4.
So make sure
Bowler needs
you enable that pitch marker by going to the general settings when in game. I don't know why, but I couldn't see that option back in the main menus. HUD settings. If you did see these settings there as well, let me know in the comment section. I'm enabling the pitch marker now.
to try
So
something a bit different here. That last one clearly not working.
who needs the aerial marker when there is a pitch marker? Like this.
Nice stroke there.
So when this game came out back in 2017, I played it for maybe a month, and then actually I played this game when the Cricket 19 was about to come, and I only played it for a month, and then there was Cricket 19 and I switched to the Cricket 19. So I have not played this game so much, and I have a little problem with the difficulty settings of this game. So when I set it to medium, as you can see,
Like that at all.
I can hit anything wherever I want. But let's go to the settings and go to the gameplay modifiers and make sure these are enabled and set it to hard. I mean, we have already done with the bowling, so let's just change the batting difficulty to hard. Save the changes and go back to the game, and
The crowd on their feet.
maybe this time we will see a difference. Let's see. So this time my shot timing is late miss, as you can see on the bottom of the screen. I'm not sure. Let's just play a few more deliveries.
Confident appeal. Important wicket. This could well decide how the rest of this match unfolds.
Okay, I won't challenge that decision because I don't want to lose a review. So let's just see what happened there. Go to the match review menu by pressing the start button, by pausing the game, and let's check the big eye. and you can ask for the big eye whenever you want, just to see what was that. Oh, I should have taken the review. The ball was so high. Oh, well, what is done is done. And now we are playing in the hard batting difficulty. Remember, you can change the batting difficulty
On the drive, but can't connect.
when playing the game. Unlike DBC 17, where once you set a custom difficulty,
South Africa sure needed that. Out for a duck. A big breakthrough.
what a ball that was. What a ball that was. Remember, the AI is still on the hardest difficulty, so they are bowling the best they can. So in the previous over, I was talking about the difficulty thing which I cannot understand. So once you start with the normal difficulty, then you change it to something else like hard difficulty, and then you go back and change it back to medium difficulty. Then let's see what happens, because whenever I start with the medium difficulty, the game is always so easy for me. But when I change it,
Ah, good shot.
when I change it to hard, the game becomes so tough.
The bowler was punished on that line.
So that's why I changed back to the medium difficulty to see what happens now. Is the game is still too easy? And it is. So let's go back to the settings, go to the gameplay modifiers and change the batting difficulty to hard. So you maybe need to fine tune these sliders and get some value of your choice. But right now, let's just stick with the hard difficulty.
What a shot. And what a follow-up. The bowler's going to have to keep it much tidier here, or this could be a very expensive over.
BigAnt had always said, "Ow, see,
Not sure how that missed.
when you are in hard difficulty, it's even hard to play the ball, let alone to hit a boundary." So, see, when you are playing in the standard controls, you don't need to be worry about the footwork. So when you are playing in the classic controls, you may need to set your footwork with the left analog stick, but we are playing in the standard controls mode.
Plays and misses.
I always playing at late. So hard difficulty is something. By the way, this is the third over. Let's do
Goes for it and misses the ball entirely.
the commentator is quite late. I pressed the R3 button to play a shot advancing down the wickets and I missed it. And when you play an advancing down the wicket shot, it is somewhat a powerful shot if you nail it. But if you miss it, something bad will happen and maybe you will be bowled or who knows.
Bowler needs to find a more troubling line.
That was early timing.
The batsman.
Footwork was okay, even though the footwork is automatically working in the standard control scheme. Let's try the third over and try to play on the hard difficulty, see what happens. Even though the timing was still early, I managed to run 3 runs.
Oh, superb fielding there.
Good running. That's 3.
So maybe I need to find a place between medium and hard difficulty. Maybe.
It wasn't perfectly timed, but a good shot. Good effort. 4 runs.
the timing was good, footwork was ideal, the shot choice was ideal, but still it did not go for a 6. See? So this is something about the hard difficulty.
Australia move on now to 2 for 43.
I will try to fine tune those sliders to see which is the best point for me.
Great bowling.
Late miss, so the timing was late. I fear the spin bowlers in this game. That's caught.
South Africa.
The timing was okay, ideal short choice. The danger man gone, Chris Lynn. So if you are losing a match, just switch the difficulty to easiest and win that match. That's easy. Don't catch this one.
Get a prized wicket here.
The timing was early. So the timing window, the main problem is the timing window in the hard difficulty is difficult. So if you just go to the settings, go to the gameplay modifiers and go to batting and change the short timing difficulty. Bring it down a little bit, because that's the thing where we are having problem. If I change from hard to medium, it goes to 50. If I change to hard, it goes to 75. So I will choose a value between 50 and 75. 65 is good. Let's save the changes.
Proud as the bowler starts their run-up.
The final wicket falls.
Final wicket, was that the final wicket? Yeah, that was a T5 match
South Africa get the final wicket. They've won this.
and I was not aware of that. And they win by 10 runs. Is the game saved? I mean, can I go back and load the game? I don't think so. The game is saved. By the way, here's your scorecard, man, and I'm not happy. And that's not because of the game. I mean, the game is good. I yet have to perceive the AI more, but you have seen. What do you think? Let me know in the comment section. For now, that's it. This is Evil Nemesis from Irrational Gamer. Goodbye.